Hi, this is Chris with Geeks on Command. I just wanted to quickly in this video describe what I mean when I say that the Windows 11 taskbar is going to be the biggest hurdle for me to adopting Windows 11 on my machines. For those that don't know, the taskbar is down here. This is the area where you can pin programs and apps that you frequently use. And I have all the apps and programs that I frequently use pinned down here, and I use them all the time. This is my Windows 10 machine, so I can take any program and just kind of drag and drop it onto the taskbar, and it gives me that nifty shortcut which I can use to launch it whenever I need to. The issue is with Windows 11, they don't allow you to drag or drop onto the taskbar, so that is no longer an option. Sure, I could still pin that app by right-clicking it, clicking on More, clicking Pin to Taskbar, and that would technically do the same thing, but it just seems like a whole lot of unnecessary steps when it was so easy before. But more importantly, because that's just kind of a minor annoyance, this one really disrupts my workflow. So let's say I wanted to take this photo, edit it in Photoshop, and then drop it into Google Drive. Because this image is a JPEG, if I double click it, it's going to open in my default picture viewer and not in Photoshop. So how do I open this in Photoshop? I could go to Photoshop, click on File, click on Open, and browse to it. But I have so many folders, and that just seems like a whole lot of steps. An easier way may be to right-click the file, left-click on Open With, and then click on Photoshop, and that would do it. But isn't it so much faster if I could just take the image and drag it to the taskbar and open it? It is for me. I don't know why they took that away. Why did you take that away? Anyway, so now I've edited this photo, I've saved it, and now I want to upload it to the Google Drive. So what I can do is go back to the saved folder, and I can take the photo, drag it to Chrome, and then drop it into Google Drive, and boom, there it is. Nice and easy. Since I can't do that in Windows 11, how do I get a file from my computer to Google Drive? I suppose I could install the Google Drive program, and that would probably make it a little easier, but I don't like having all that extra software on my computer when this just works so perfectly. So the program itself, Google Drive, probably has an upload button somewhere. Is it this one? Is it no? This one? I don't know. I don't use this way, so I honestly have no idea. So what I would probably do is do a screen snap and drag it over that way. But then I've got resized windows that I don't really want resized, and it just seems like I'm fixing afterwards. It just seems like very clunky to me when I could just drag and drop before. Another way that I constantly use the taskbar is to manipulate text. So here I've got a website with some text. I'm just going to highlight it with my mouse and then left click and drag over to Word, and then I can drop it into Word. I could do the same thing where I take the information from a Word document and I click over to Google Chrome and I can drop that right into an email. I don't have to click Control-C. I don't have to right-click copy. In fact, there's no keyboard shortcuts at all, no right-clicking. I just left-click and then click and drag. And I just don't understand why they would get rid of this functionality. It seems like a regression instead of moving forward. At any rate, that's my biggest issue with Windows 11, and I don't think I could make my primary computer a Windows 11 computer until they do resolve that. And I'm going to switch over to my Windows 11 computer, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what happens when I try to do these things on Windows 11. Okay, so here we are on my Windows 11 computer. And if I take this photo and I try to open that in my Photos app, you'll see the red blocked "You can't drop onto the taskbar" icon. And if I try to go online and take text like I did before and drop that into Word, for example, same thing, I'm not allowed to do it. And lastly, if I try to take an app that I use all the time and pin that to the taskbar, nope, can't do that either. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Microsoft, I don't get it. This video is brought to you by Geeks on Command Computer Repair, with locations in Boulder, Colorado, Roseland, New Jersey, and Hackensack, New Jersey. If you have any questions about Windows 11, feel free to drop us a line at support@geeksoncommand.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day.